Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ty coming back, of course. I have another video. It's a lot going on right now. I don't want to hold y'all. It's Sunday evening for me, so I definitely have to get prepared for my week coming up. But just in the news, just in general with the retrograde, with Halloween just passing, a lot of stuff is in the media right now. I want all of you guys to, ironically enough, still focus on yourself and only yourself. A lot of the news, I didn't touch on it a lot in my other videos, but I know I mentioned it to you guys. That a lot of the media that you see, whether it's on social media, whether it's on TV, radio, whatever the case it is, a lot of the media is altered. A lot of it's created, to paint a narrative, and it's all to get a reaction from you, right? So with that being said, I just want you guys to please keep focused. Don't let this alter your mind, because believe it or not, when you get news of things or changing events, it kind of alter your mind. A prime example. So what I'll tell you is this. Like with me, like I said, I don't want to be too long with it, but before this pandemic stuff, I was gearing myself up and aiming myself and preparing myself to move. Like when I say move, I mean like out of state. I wanted new surroundings, new energy, whatever the case may be, I wanted to move. And with all of this pandemic stuff and with the jab and everything like that, it got me worried, and it made me kind of feel like it's not possible, right? But it is possible. And I know a couple people who have moved and jumped states and picked up wherever they left off. So I guess what I'm saying to you is, just because it's in the news, don't change your life. Don't alter how you feel unless it resonates for you. You feel me? Like a lot of people look at these celebrities and look at the news and hear the people that's on the news, and they'll tell you a story or a situation, and you'll automatically tie it to you. Not knowing if it's even true, not even knowing if this person is not telling you certain things. You automatically alter your life or your judgment or whatever the case may be based on passed down information. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, even if you look at the news, you look at social media, you hear the conversations, go ahead and hear it. We human. How can you really avoid it, right? But take it with a grain of salt unless it personally applies to you, okay? Like when you hear mandates and when you hear things going on and killings and stuff, it's definitely important to understand that it's a possibility that those things are out there. But don't change your whole plan up, your whole game plan just because you're hearing news, okay? Please don't do it, because what happens is you fall into their trap. At the end of the day, whatever is controlling what we got going on right now, they are really powerless. Despite all of the money, all of the stuff, even this platform I'm on, it's connected to a greater thing. You guys got to know that. But either way, they can have all the money and all of the networking, but at the end of the day, we are the consumers, aka slaves. But we are the consumers, and honestly, they thrive off of us. So, and I need you to know what they thrive off. Common sense, money. That's what makes the world go around. You stop buying stuff, they stop creating stuff, they lose. That's why, if you ever think about it, that's why right now at this inflation, during this pandemic and the whole world changing in 2020, the inflation on prices with anything right now is ridiculous. Primarily food, though. Like, I mean, I know a lot of you guys may be vegan on your health kick, but even the people who like doing VSG and just regular people, like, I mean, when it comes to buying food, even a pack of chicken, let's just get down to the bottom of it. A pack of chicken. A pack of chicken, I mean, depending on the weight of it, you could probably buy a pack of chicken for like $10, maybe 11. Now it's like, and again, I'm in Maryland, so it may resonate different for everybody in different locations. But right now, for a pack of chicken, I'm easily paying about $18 to $20 for a pack of chicken. Wings, chicken wings. And we don't want to get into the GMO and all of that other stuff that we really buying. That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make with this inflation is these people that's higher than us, that rule the world, these percenters, you know, they need us. And the more you give into it, and just to go back to what I was saying, because I drifted off, I digress. But the two things that the people that are higher than us need besides money is the first thing. And the second one is fear. Fear. How, if just think about it. Just think about any person, anything. I mean, this is really basic and common sense, guys. Y'all just need to really channel in. But just think about it. Like, if you had an animal, a child, even you, okay? I mean, if I come in and I place fear upon you to where as though it affects your livelihood, your family livelihood, or whatever the case may be, I'm more likely to get you to do what I want you to do if your life is the wager. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Okay. So with that being said, I just need you guys to stay vigilant, just don't change your life plan. First of all, I need you guys to get a goal. That's the first thing, because I notice when you guys don't have goals, and let me not say you guys, I really mean me too. I notice when I don't have goals or a plan down, I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Like, get a plan, and make your plan work around the times right now. Make it realistic, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure it's going to get worse from here, right? But do what you need to do. The fear ain't going to help you. It ain't going to get you out that tough situation. I ain't never heard nobody say they was scared and bowed out gracefully and still won. You bowed out gracefully. You scared. So with that being said, don't. And the reason why, and so with me going all into that, I'm going to just give you a couple of examples of what's the crazy part and the connections I just noticed within this weekend, okay? With these celebrities, think about the celebrities. First of all, we kick it off with Yeezy, right? Yeezy, my man, cool, whatever. He goes on Breakfast with Champs, which for me, I believe is levels to this shit. And with every celebrity, we got an A, B, C type celebrity. And certain celebrities based on those levels just don't do certain things. So I'm going to be honest with you. I would have never thought that Ye would have did a daggone podcast with Breakfast with Champs, just because Breakfast with Champs is more so of a YouTube situation. Yeah, it is with Diddy and his Revolt channel, but a lot of the rappers that they got on there now are, I won't say up and coming, but they usually older rappers that ain't as hot as they used to be. And Yeezy is still out here. So that's the first thing. But okay, cool. He's doing, he goes around and have interviews all the time. That's normal. But for him to make references and speak on things from the past, and he blunt, I respect him for that. That's one of the reasons why I really like him. You don't have to never guess with this guy. And I appreciate people like that, and you should too. You don't never have to guess. When you're around a person and you don't never have to guess where they come from or how they feel, it's the best thing ever. But nevertheless, so he goes on here and talks, but then since when has Hove respond to something, and I ain't gonna call him Hove because he ain't my God, but Jay-Z, Sean Carter, whoever you want to say, since when has he gone on social media and replied to anything? This man has so many allegations against him and criticism and people accusing him of things, which is an allegation. But you get what I'm saying. He had news before that he could have easily replied to, but he chose to get on IG just for one day or social media just for one day and then delete his account and then reply back to the comment that Yeezy made on Breakfast with Champs about an album. Okay? First of all, if you're a true hip hop fan and you know how these guys move, you understand that Jay-Z don't respond to nothing. So to even go on social media or even talk to a podcast person about what Yeezy said, just think. And I'm not trying to sway you. I'm really not. My whole point for this channel and going forward, if you guys didn't know, yes, it's about self-development, but we all understand that you can't change somebody that don't want to change. So my whole thing is, I want you to think. You connect what you connect, but think though. Like, I don't want you to miss a thing. Whatever you connect with it, whatever you connect A, B, C, and D with, if you make P with it, that's cool. But I need you to be aware of it. Because if you're not aware of what's coming towards you, how you going to know how to navigate of where you going? Right? Like, so with that being said, Jay-Z, first of all, responded to Yeezy. Okay, and the comment he made on the Breakfast Champs, which was weird because, like I said, so many allegations and came with Jay-Z over how long he been in the game and how many times has he really responded? Even with the R. Kelly stuff, people are really saying that he's tied to this stuff and he don't even speak on it. But you speak on Yeezy saying something about another person, not even you, talking about another producer. Think. Then following that event, we have your Travis Scott, and I love Travis Scott. I did, because the music was a different vibe. I don't want to hear boom, boom, bang, bang, and gunshots and stuff all the time. Sometimes I want to hear hip hop, but I want to see the artistry of it. I don't want to hear 808s all the time. So I respect Travis for that. You feel me? But he had this concert, which is cool, and we can get into the symbolism and everything that we seen there and all of that stuff. That's cool. We had that in there. But my whole thing is, how ironic was it that the day that it happened, this number 8 and 6 and all of these numbers resonate and everything like that. But for me, what I find strange about it is the chain of events from Kanye going on a Breakfast with Champs to Jay-Z responding to it. Because at the end of the day, this all create clout. And that's what you need to know. This is creating clout, which is AKA distraction, okay? Distraction, because prior to Yeezy going on Breakfast with Champs, I don't know if you guys know, but Biden signed in the infrastructure bill, which has a lot of stuff in it, a lot of things that go against us. But you guys probably won't pay attention to that because you're worried about Travis Scott. So let me go back over there to that. Yeah, so what I think is weird about this whole Travis Scott thing is the same day and you can believe in sacrifices or not, that's on you. But I'm going to just tell you the facts, okay? The fact is that Sunday was Kris Jenner's birthday. That was one thing. It was her birthday. That's weird. And guess what? She turned 66, okay? 66, okay? So whatever the case may be, so he had this concert right after Yeezy and his Jay-Z fiasco, right there. Everybody talking about Jay-Z responded. And then we go into the concert, which unfortunately, and God forgive, and my prayers go out to all of the families that were lost. But we jump back over to that to now people are dying, which a lot of people are saying that was a sacrifice, whatever you believe, like I said. But this is the same day as Kris Jenner's birthday. Okay. And if you understand that Kris Jenner is Kim Kardashian's mother and Travis Scott's girlfriend or wife or whoever she is. What is her name? Cal Jenner, the younger daughter. I don't pay attention. She the only person I know that was literally like 15, like 3 years ago, and turned into like a 50-year-old woman now. Now. She's the only female I know that desires to look old. That's weird to me, but whatever. So yeah, so Travis Scott is married to Kris Jenner's daughter. Or not married. I think they together. They got a kid together. Okay, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it was her birthday. Okay. And then not only that, the following day, Yeezy again throws something on Revolt again called Sunday Service. And it's for the prayers and the hopes of all of the people who lost their lives and were affected at Astroworld. Now, keep in mind the Donda situation when he had that whole album situation. A lot of people were talking about that being a whole ritual in itself, because like he had a whole concert, shows, several nights doing crazy performances with Marilyn Manson. And it's weird because before I became woke, me on my little wanting to be different stuff, I used to like Marilyn Manson. And it was only because, not because of so much of what he said. I like the art. Like, I like art, right? But unfortunately, a lot of art is tainted, especially if you're not knowledgeable. So you'll be liking certain things and not realizing what it really symbolizes, right? So I just say that to say, like, this the same guy who hangs with Marilyn Manson and has a Saturday service, right? And so, I mean, a Sunday service. And then it's in honor of the people that were lost the day prior, which is Kris Jenner's birthday. 8 people died that day. From what I understand, 8 flames was on the stage, and when some of the people died, it was 4 flames on each side. It's just a lot, and I don't want to go into that because I personally wasn't there, so I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all what was going on with that. But, you know, like I said, I just need y'all to think about it all. Think about all of this, the things that transpired in the last 4 days, y'all. Come on, like, and I guess the only solution for it all, because you say, okay, so what's the resolution? It's pretty simple. You need to get in tune with yourself. Excuse my language. Get in tune with yourself. Know you. Even if you still got weaknesses, know them. Know them. Like, if you know that when it's 10 o'clock at night, all of a sudden you feel lonely, so you text and entertain things you shouldn't, acknowledge it. Because I guarantee as soon as you acknowledge it, you'll start, you know, even if you do it after you acknowledge it, you'll start talking to yourself in your head like, yo, why I'm doing this? Okay? So first, get in tune with yourself. Know yourself. Know what you like, what you don't like, what you're good at, what you're bad at. Like, get into that. And then, you know, just try to fix it. No, it's not going to happen overnight, but take baby steps. Like, prime example, and this don't got nothing to do with Travis Scott, but I tie it back in because honestly, if you've seen in my previous videos, I'll tell you now, all this shit is together. All right? Like, when you work on one thing in your life, it kind of trickles over into other things in your life. So I'm just telling you, get you together. You. Clear out the noise, clear out social media, clear out the people around you, and just say, I like this, I don't like this, I'm good at this, I'm not good at this. Let me work on this. Let me try to fix this. Oh, I can't fix that. Okay? Do that. Because when you know yourself, regardless of what goes on around you, regardless of what, look, the whole world could be in melee. If you good with you, you gonna come up with something that works for you. You gonna be okay in you. It be the people who don't know that self, who don't care to know that self, that follow. And you know what we call them? Sheeps. Sheeps. And look, I don't even know if y'all sheeps because people ain't even got to come in the wolves clothing for y'all to follow them, but y'all do it as long as they swaggy and drip, right? So anyway, the point is, the first step is to getting to know you, okay? Getting to know you. If you don't have a faith or a religious base, get in tune, try to find something that, like, I'm not saying that you need a leader, no, but you need faith. You need to you have to understand everything is like black and white duality, good, bad, you know what I'm saying, up, down. Like, it's a consequence for everything. What you put out, you get back. Once you understand that scheme, and that don't even gotta be religious. Look, I'm not saying you should be atheist, because we ain't gonna talk about it. But what I'm saying is, have a faith base. Fuck it. If you don't believe nothing else, believe in yourself, okay? If you think, and I'm not saying that you are this, but if you think that you're God, right? Worship yourself like you're a God in the positive, meaning that you take care of the temple that you worry about. You are selective about what you digest, whether it's through your eyes, whether it's through your nose, or your mouth. Your ears. Worry about what's around you, okay? Now, once you do those two things, we can't stop what go on around us. We can't stop Travis Scott or Kanye West from having a podcast or a concert, right? But you can control you. You know you. You know where you going and where you want to be. And regardless if Travis Scott have a concert or not, you still got work that need to be done. You stick to that. And that's how we get out of the matrix. That's how we don't fall into the trap. Cause I'm telling you right now, if you follow these people, listen, I would love to this video to go long. I didn't want it to be this long because I know y'all start watching after like 8 minutes and shit. But like, I want to tell the whole world, watch. I don't care what you make of it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care. Look, you could put all the pieces together and say, so I'm still rocking with him. That's cool. That's cool. At least you going into the situation knowing what you're dealing with, what you're up against, what you're participating in. But them 5,000 or how many other people was at that concert, they didn't know what they were signing up for. A lot of them didn't. A lot of them didn't feel weird walking through a big flotation device of a person's mouth that looks like the doors to hell. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't think that going there. You think, oh, I'm just going to a festival to see a concert. I'm going to tell you right now, did you see the response to Travis, what he did? That shit was fake. I'm a mom. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a mom. And I have a son. And every time he cop a deuce or he get caught red-handed, when I tell you that fake-ass cry be out of this world, I just be watching, just like, are you done yet? All right, well, and that's what it looked like last night. Like the whole time, this whole situation with his hand, and then part of it looked like he had his hand covering his eye like this on Kris Jenner's birthday, okay? And y'all go into the one scene, y'all do your own research because y'all lazy. Y'all just want to sit here and get it all from me. I'm going to just tell you a little bit of it and you do your own research. But I'm just saying, he just looked fake. And so with all of this being said, and I ain't going to hold y'all because I'm supposed to be going to Walmart right now, for real, to take my daggone mop back. I paid $12 for this mop and it's broke. But anyway, I just want y'all to think. Whatever you put 2 and 2 and 2 and, you know what I mean? If you put 2 and 2 together and you get 10, then get 10. But at least you know it's 2 and 2. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Think. Because, like I said, if you don't know what's coming for you, if you don't know the agendas that's already in place while you're asleep, while you're at concerts, you're going to fall asleep. And look, I don't know I'm all leave. I don't know. But I know me. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do, regardless of what you're doing. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, regardless of what they doing, what they doing. I'm doing this based off of me knowing me and how I feel about certain situations and things. And I just want y'all to get on the same page. Like I said, I'm not here to sway nobody. But I notice a lot of people, and a lot of people talk about zombies, but I notice a lot of people just walking around thinking that shit don't sink and everything is gooch. And it's not. And it's not. And even if it is, you still need to be vigilant. You still need to be, I use this word with a lot of people, mindful. Be mindful. Y'all don't be mindful with nothing. Be mindful. When you go into a situation, like, you know how many times it's crazy. And let me get off of here. But you know how many times that I caught a grown adult, especially when I was a supervisor at a different job. I pull up a employee for some bad behavior or something, and I say, "Why would you do that?" And when I tell you, somebody over the age of 30 will literally sit there, got kids, everything, and really cannot explain their actions. That shit is sad. You mean to tell me you just went out here and did this, the third, the other, put yourself in this position, and you don't know the reason why you did it? Because I just want to ain't a good enough reason when it's a cause and effect for something that don't just affect your life, y'all. Come on, just be mindful. I love y'all. Life is love. You know what I'm saying? Just put that thinking cap on a little bit. However you use it. But just know. Hello? Y'all be blessed. Happy Sunday.